The ability to learn faster is so important. And the reason why you want to learn faster is because as you grow, knowing one thing is no longer important. Like knowing how to code or knowing how to do Facebook ads, that is no longer relevant because the world is growing and moving at such a fast pace that the moment you learn Facebook ads, it's on to the next thing, AdWords, etc. So it's not what you learn, it's how fast you learn, and that's what's important in today's day and age. In this video, I'll be showing you exactly how to learn at a much faster rate. Master a formula and then learn a new one. In today's fast-changing world, it's not so much what you know anymore that counts, because often what you know is old. It's how fast you learn. That's a skill that is priceless. Your mind can be worth billions. Train your mind well. Millions can be made from nothing more than ideas and agreements. You want to know a little about a lot. Capitalize on the 80-20 rule. Learn 80% of a genre in only 20% of the time. You can learn basic ads, and within the first 5 hours of learning it, you probably understand 80% of the gist of what Facebook ads is. And obviously the remaining 20% of all the advanced in-depth things, that 20% would take a long time to learn. But you want to know a bit about a lot and just hire and outsource people that are masters in each one of those fields and just understand it so you'll be able to communicate to all these people easily. Next is focus. If you desire to be rich, you must focus. The poor and middle class put their few eggs in many baskets, whereas rich people put a lot of eggs in a few baskets and focus. Follow one course until successful. That's an acronym for focus. Another example, McDonald's doesn't make the best hamburgers. Most people can make better tasting hamburgers, but they're the best at selling and delivering a basic average hamburger that's consistent. Selling, that's the key. Next, laziness and procrastination. Be a little greedy. That's the best cure for laziness. Like when I want to go ahead and buy and have all this crazy luxury lifestyle, amazing private jets, watches, I have to have these desires, and that's what kills all my procrastination and all my laziness. That's what keeps me moving forward. Be a little bit greedy, and obviously focus on enjoying the process, but be a little bit greedy. Have some things that you want. Be able to want to buy your mom a car and use that to push you forward. Next, understand things that you disagree on. For example, I was listening to a marketer say something I completely disagree with. Instead of becoming arrogant and critical, I simply listened to that 5-minute segment at least 10 times, maybe more. By keeping my mind open, I understood why he said what he said, and I felt like I had a window into his mind and into the mind of one of the world's greatest marketers in the time. And I was able to gain tremendous insight and was able to greatly capitalize on what I learned. So you really want to see things in other people's point of view, especially when they're an expert. Like if an expert's saying something, there's a reason they're saying something. There's a reason why Grant Cardone went crazy on the Jordan Belfort interview.
He's a convicted criminal, $100 million negative net worth, and he ratted on his buddies.
Like Grant Cardone, he's not like a 9-figure entrepreneur. All the things he said, there's a reason to why he said, even though it might sound crazy, by listening to it again and again, I was able to learn so many things from Grant Cardone. Next, perspective. Never say I can't afford it. This shuts your brain down. Instead, ask yourself, how can I afford it? Open up possibilities, excitement, and dreams. New inventions are made when we desire something better. So use that desire to learn more. Organize smart people. Intelligent people are those who work with or hire people who are more intelligent than they are. When you need advice, make sure you choose your advisor wisely. So hire smart people around you. Focus on learning the gist of everything so you know and you can understand and you're able to talk and communicate your ideas towards these intelligent people, but let these intelligent people that's mastered their genre to do what they're best at. Lastly, the cone of learning, very important. So for example, I read and I didn't know this, but you only tend to remember 10% of what you read after 2 weeks, which is insane. So what I do is I go ahead and I do a dramatic presentation. I create a YouTube video out of what I learned, and it reaffirms everything I learned. So all the things you're learning in this sort of video, a lot of these things I learned is from Robert Kiyosaki's Rich Dad Poor Dad. And in order to bump the retention of 10% of what I read to like nearly 80%, I'm making a YouTube video out of it, and at the same time I'm giving you guys value and content. And that's why I guess hearing audiobooks might be even better. So what you want to do is you want to really not take what you've read or sort of listened and think that that's going to stick. You need to go ahead and apply it, talk about it, and that's what's really going to really have it stick for you. And that's why every time I learn something cool, I share it with all my friends. But given talk about it and discussing it, it just sticks much longer. And the goal is to have memory stick as long as you can. And that's why you want to do all these things. So yeah, that's the end of today's video. This is how you go ahead and learn much faster, learn much better. And these are all the best tips that I personally utilize day to day. So hopefully you guys can get to a point where you're learning much faster. So yeah, as always, these slides are completely for free in the description below. If you guys want these, I know a lot of people find value in these, so get them in the description below. My goal is to give you guys as much value as possible. Let's go ahead and announce last video's winners for $1,000 worth of courses and consulting courses with me. The winners here. If you guys want to qualify, all you have to do is drop a comment below, follow me on Instagram, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. I'll be picking the best comment every single video. That's all I ask for. I don't upsell you guys in any of these videos. That it's just 100% valid. So hopefully you guys can help me out with a simple like and subscribe. Peace. Giving a talk or participating in a discussion. Gotta fly. I don't think you guys can see it. Oh, I fell off. No wonder. But yeah, gotta fly.